What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on how to make a animation sequence or GIF on Adobe Photoshop CS6. I believe this also works for CS5 and CC, but I'm not too sure. And I believe you could also do it on GIMP, but again, don't quote me on that because I don't use GIMP. So go ahead and load up Photoshop like I already have here. Next, we're going to have to find an image to animate. For the sake of the video, I'm going to do something easy. So I'm just going to head over to Google Images and find a soccer ball. Also, it also really helps if you have a image that has a transparent background. If it doesn't, it's also it's fine. You could go ahead and just magic wand the background out. So we have the soccer ball here, so I'm just going to drag it to my desktop and then drag it into Photoshop. So now that we have that in there, what we're going to do, again, if you have a background on it, just go ahead and find the magic wand tool. And then you could go ahead and just click the background and move it out by hitting backspace or whatever. So go ahead and go up to the move tool again. What you're going to want to do is head up to edit and hit on transform scale. Next, we're going to want to hold Shift, Alt, and Z at the same time, and we're going to drag this inwards, holding Shift, Alt, and Z, or Control. Sorry, Shift, Alt, and Z at the same time just makes it remain square as you're making it smaller. So make sure you release the mouse button before the keyboard buttons and hit enter because I'm happy with that size. So now we got the soccer ball and we can move it around freely, so that's good. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add a background to this so that we can see the soccer ball. We can actually see the soccer ball, so go ahead and hit this button right here. It's going to make a new layer. Go ahead and select a color. Actually, I'm just going to leave it blue. And then hit the paint bucket tool. Make sure that the new layer is selected and fill it in. Now that that's done, drag the layer 1 down to the bottom so the soccer ball is above it. This basically gives priority to the soccer ball so it comes over the blue. Next, we're just going to make sure that we can still move it around, and we can. So go ahead and hit window here, and we're going to hit timeline. I already have it up here, but once you do, it should pop up like my screen has it here. And what we're going to do for this animation is we're just going to make the soccer ball come in and bounce out because it's fairly easy to do that. If you really wanted to, you could have it bounce in and then do a couple bounces and roll out, but I'm not about doing all that work right now. I just want to go to bed. So go ahead. I'm just going to drag it out of the frame at the top left, and then go down here and hit duplicate layer or duplicate frame, and it just does the exact thing it says it does. It just duplicates the frame. On the second frame, we're going to just drag the soccer ball into the bottom of the image. Shift like that. If you want it to be exact, you can pull up the rulers and find the center, but I really don't care. So I'm just going to put it there. It looks about centered to me. So after that, what you're going to want to do is we're going to want to tween the first layer and the second layer together. Frame. I don't know why I keep saying layer. But to do this, you want to hit the first frame, hold control, and hit the second frame, and you'll notice that it becomes highlighted. You're going to want to go over here and hit the tween button. And we're going to add 10 frames to this. I always recommend 10 frames because it's like the safest option, and it looks pretty good to me. So if you notice, if we go through this, the ball comes down, slaps the ground, and now we're going to make it bounce out. So to do this is you're going to want to duplicate the last layer, or the last frame, and then just put this to the top left or top right and out of the frame like so. And now we're going to want to do the exact same thing we did to the first and second. The second last and last is just tween them together. So again, hold control and hit the last layer. The last frame I meant. Go ahead and hit tween. Add 10 frames again. And you'll notice that it bounces out. So once you're happy with your animation sequence, play it through. I'm really happy with that. For the amount of time it took, it's pretty good. So go ahead and hit File up here, hit Save for Web. We're going to go up to the top right, and we're going to hit GIF 64, no dither. I just prefer this. Go ahead and hit Save, and select where you want to save it to. I'm just going to name it soccer ball. I'm going to save it to my desktop. So now that's saved, you can go ahead and find it on your desktop and open it up. And there's your GIF. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. Hopefully I was able to help you out. Don't forget to smash that like button. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll talk to you guys later.